You know, it's been an epic journey coming from a little salon in Brisbane, 7 or 8 years, standing behind a chair, dealing with guests every day. I said, what's next? And then we opened a second salon and a third salon, and we've had some incredible heights. And it's the lows that really where you learn. It's not necessarily the great wins. So then I started entering awards. I suppose the lifeblood of building a brand's recognition in the Australian marketplace and globally as well. We've seen it with lots of different brands. The awards were synonymous with getting your brand name out there, attracting great staff. And so we started doing that. From there, I think after 4 or 5 years entering awards and always being the bridesmaid but never the bride, I got a win in 2001. There's a lot of components to building a brand, and sometimes we as creative hairdressers think it's just about doing great hair and that's what's going to make your... Really, it's a combination of forces and cultural belief systems and environmental swings within the industry that you've got to navigate that create a brand over time. There are two major components if you were to pair them back to what really is the magic behind the success of the brand. The two monkeys on your shoulder, basically the creative and then the business, and the delicate dance between both. And they're two totally different hats, because one is all about setting the tone of the image to attract great staff. The other is about making sure the business is sustainable and has potential to grow. We had to make sure that we had a brand that could deliver to the masses, but was also quite simple to educate because we got a couple of hundred staff, you know. So we're gonna drive it like it's stolen.
Where to next?
So I think what we're going to do is this new journey of being a product guy, the reason for being over the next many years. I want to take you to my house on the beach, because it's all about beach hair, where this idea of just having beautiful luxurious hair, beach, Australia. Then we're going to whip down the farm very quickly.
Yeah, whip on down to a farm. Why not? Let's do it.
Let's do it. Right here, this is my sacred spot.
So where are you taking us in this magical car of yours?
Okay, so this is the farm car. This is straight down to my little piece of heaven. I call it God's country. We call it Sacred Valley. It's my farm that started off as a rural farm that I purchased, and then I turned it into an equestrian farm. Basically a little bit of Noah's Ark down there. A few years ago, some friends came to me and said, we're in the hemp business. Would you mind if we put an application in to get an approval on your property for low THC hemp? It became a wondrous, fabulous journey. When I started looking into hemp and CBD in particular as a healing product, the effects that it had in hair were phenomenal. CBD is an absolute game changer, and we're trying to weave that through now. And so here we are, we're in Sacred Valley. I'll take a drive down first to the hemp farm, but we're undergoing an upgrade for export and the whole therapeutic goods. It's literally been stripped bare. So I'll show you where the facility is. We've stripped out the main greenhouse because we're redoing concreting the surface, and that's pretty much stripped bare. But I think we've got a few little plants growing somewhere just to keep things going. So we might just pop out here. The place is a mess because it literally is going into a full shutdown, I think, probably next week.
Just a casual Monday at MochaGroup, just hanging out in hemp.
So we've got probably 500 plants in there. And these now will need to, they've got about another 8 weeks here. And then hopefully, all things going well, this will be finished and we'll move, and then we upgrade again going into summer. They're an interesting animal. I've worked out why they call them asses, because when you go to catch a donkey, All right, the first thing it does if it's in a corner is it turns around and it shows you its fucking ass because it's ready to kick you.